My name is Christopher Williams. I am 21 years old. I'm originally from Texas, but I came to college from Oklahoma City. Super Smash Bros. Is a game where you can be really freeform while also still keeping your personality in your character. You play it in such a way where you feel free, unlike other fighting games where you feel kind of like restrained in what you can do. Smash is more freeform. It feels really good to play. It's really fluid. I've been playing Super Smash Bros. Ever since I was a little kid. I remember the first time I went to the flea market with my dad, and we picked up two games. We got Mario Party 2 and Super Smash Bros. I knew who Mario was. He was on the cover. So I was like, hey, I want this game. My dad got it for me, and when I got back to his house, I just sat there. I played Super Smash Bros. For a few hours just by myself unlocking the characters, and that was my first exposure to Smash. And ever since then, I've been hooked. Now, with college ramping up, I don't get to put in as much time as I would like. I would say I put in close to 10, maybe 20 hours. The biggest factor for making me want to be in the competitive scene was when I think it was 2011, maybe early 2012, when I was watching a YouTube video and I saw this guy Mewtwo King, and he was like doing all this crazy stuff, and I was like, whoa, this guy's really good. And then I started following stuff on more tournament stuff, and I said, hey, I want to enter a tournament. And this was back when Brawl was still pretty popular. This is before Smash 4 and Project M was a really big thing, or so it was before Smash 4 came out, just like in general. And I said, yo, I want to go to tournaments, but I didn't have a car, nobody would take me anywhere, so all I could do was play online. Then fast forward to early 2014, I finally got my car, and I had just watched the Super Smash Bros. Documentary, and I said, I'm doing it. I am going to enter tournaments. And so I called up my best friend Dieris, and we got a carpool of 6 other people, and we went to our very first tournament, which was 2 hours away. And that was my first entrance into the competitive scene for Super Smash Bros. I specialize in Olimar. Before I entered the competitive scene, I always felt like I was the best because I would beat all my friends. There were a few people that that would give me trouble, but I would eventually overcome them. Like, yeah, I'm the best. But then when I entered the competitive scene, everybody was infinitely better than me immediately from the get-go. My mindset when playing hasn't changed as much because I still want to win. I've always been competitive in nature, but the way I play the game in general, it has changed drastically. Before, I didn't do all these advanced techniques. All I wanted to do was just hit somebody really hard with an item. I don't even play with items anymore. I do wave dashing and L canceling, which are like advanced techniques, will allow you to move faster in the game, essentially, and allow you to play better. And so in that regard, that's how I play differently than what I used to casually. The way I maintain my skill level is I try to practice at least 5 to 10 minutes every day, just on small tech things. I usually just practice my tech like ledge dashing, or if there's a specific character I need to know the weight of, I'll do specific combos on them. My most memorable moment is when just recently when I got first at my very first tournament against some very notable people, and it felt really good. My one goal in Smash is to be good enough so I can have others look up to me and have somebody they can actually come up to and get advice to play the game, because I will not blow them off like people have done to me and I've seen people do to others in the past. If you guys don't know, Project M is the main game that I play. I would definitely recommend all of you download it from a website. Just type in Project M, download it, make sure you have your copy of Brawl, a 2 GB SD card, and you're ready to go.